Video showing off my breakfast and my plans for today, which is to watch some podcasts. Yesterday took 4 tries, but I got the thing 1, thing 2 wig dyed up for Bunny. I cleaned off this whole counter. Isn't it pretty? And then people put more stuff on it, but I cleaned it off. Also made this morning some preserved lemons. Focus, please. There we go. So those are Meyer lemons and salt. I am trying out a couple of new shades of lipstick, and I think this one's too dark for me. We're going to sit and have some breakfast, and then we're going to work on the rescanning and watch some videos and have just kind of a quiet morning. Why does it look like I'm looking down? I'm not looking down. Just have a quiet morning here at the house. Okay. So I just finished tucking the tails on the tank. And the light really, there we go. And this is kind of weird, but it kind of works. So I am really pleased with that. I'm just wearing it over my bra right now. I'm going to get a little sports top or something to wear underneath it. I'm going to make one. I'm not going to get one. It occurred to me that I haven't welcomed you to the vlog yet, so welcome. This is the MoonBound podcast vlog, and I'm your host, Julia. I'm the spinner, dyer, and artisan behind MoonBound Artisanship, and this is our weekly-ish vlog, showing some of what is going on behind the scenes here at MoonBound Home. I have spent quite a bit of time getting settled into a different computer to edit videos on and changing a few things around, so this vlog covers more than 1 week. I will not be trying to record in my car again. The audio quality is just too awful, and nothing I have tried fixes it. We will be taking some walks this week, so there may be wind affecting the audio in the future. But if there is wind, the view is likely to be better than inside my car too, so I hope that balances it out. One of the things I did was spend some time writing at the steaming cup. I usually sit in the front room, but this time chose the back room to write in, and there was a totally different vibe. The front room is jumping and noisier, with people coming and going. It is vital and fun. The back room is calmer, with more people plugged into work or having conversations in large groups looking to catch up and stay a while. Don't get me wrong, groups gather and stay in the front too, but they are more boisterous and seem to change members throughout the day. In the back, they stay. I am just beginning to write out a story that has been kicking around in my head for a while now. It has drama and struggle and uses my knowledge of material culture, and of course, there is knitting. I am also working on a family history and a cookbook, but this morning was fiction, followed by a long chat with a friend who joined me. Good coffee and a friend to chat with is sometimes all that you need. I am spinning slowly, for me, in small bits of time, as my leg can only tolerate it in about 30-minute segments right now. I am trying to build up my stamina again. The fiber that I am spinning is the Guild Potluck fiber, and despite my reservations, it is spinning up quite well. A friend recently asked me if I could spin something ugly or bad. Her point was not really to compliment me, but about artisans. Growing up, my father drilled into my head the old chestnut, "It is a poor workman that blames his tools." Back then, I took that to mean, don't make excuses. Do the best work you can today and do better tomorrow. Well, that is certainly true. I think perhaps the larger point, and certainly my friend's point, was that an artisan can make something, in fact will make something, lovely out of whatever material they have, even materials they don't particularly like, will be made to be the best thing that can be made by that person with them. It is not just the tool, but the hands and mind of the maker that make the thing. It is, of course, nicer to work with fibers that bring joy, but I like how this is spinning up. I often hear people ask what is the best wheel or fiber to start with. The answer is the one you have access to, the one you can afford, and the one you can make work. Keep trying. No one learned to walk in a day. There's all sorts of technical things to learn. Things I firmly believe that are valuable to know and will improve your spinning. If you're just starting out, learn them later. Make yarn now. Will it be the best yarn you ever make? Nope. But I hope that the yarn I make today is not the best yarn I ever make either. Right now, focus on turning fiber into yarn and you into a spinner. Read about spinning. Know that there is more to know, but focus on making yarn. When you can do that, focus on making better yarn, making exactly the yarn you want, or knowing what kinds of projects the yarn you make is best for. Having said that, we are off to the technical. I am spinning partially supported long draw, which is a woolen spun yarn. Even with a lot of twist, this yarn is soft. I think I will end up doing a 2-ply lace weight yarn. In long draw, you allow the twist to travel back into the fiber supply, and when it does, you pull the fiber supply back a bit. The yarn fairly makes itself. It looks a bit like magic, really. Too much fiber, add a bit more tension and more twist, i.e., pull back more. In supported long draw, after the twist has taken some of the fiber, you have pulled back a bit, you apply a bit more pressure to the yarn to partially stop the twist and to provide some support to pull against. This is very useful in removing any slubs caused by the twist having grabbed too many fibers in the initial draft. Once you stop the twist, gently pull back, smoothing the slub. You are treadling the whole time. It is also slightly less nerve-wracking than full-on long draw, as your other hand is in the mix should you need it. This method is very quick once you get the hang of it, and it has low body strain. Both your hands should be fairly relaxed. When you first learn this, the fiber flies out of your hand quite often, but don't tighten down. You will get this, it just takes practice. When I was first learning to spin, lots of people said that this method could not be done on a double treadle wheel, but it can be. Twist your body a small amount towards your back hand. I use my dominant hand habitually for my fiber supply, but there is a good argument for using either or both, and then spin. You may find you need a bit more room behind your fiber supply hand's shoulder, but I don't have to move my chair from its normal position to spin this way. Woolen yarn, which is yarn that has a more jumbled fiber orientation, is usually carded and then spun long draw. This traps more air into the yarn, producing a lighter, softer, and more insulative yarn with more loft after washing than a worsted spun yarn. The downside is that it is less durable and loses luster in the fiber. This fiber is 20.37% alpaca, 33.29% an unknown breed of wool, 6.9% Targhee, 8.1% Lincoln, 8.21% Corriedale, 9.67% Eastern Frisian, and 13.46% Lama. I really have no idea why the stable length is so short, but it is allowing me to play with long draw. I am also working on my Union Square socks and my Multnomah shawl. The shawl is in Glow Beauty From Within's Pan is Back colorway, and I love it more every time I work with it. The shawl is really coming along, and I am in the patterning section. Hopefully you enjoyed this format for the vlog, and I will see you later. I hope that your projects are going well and maybe even surprising you with how well they turn out.